Hey, happy Monday. This is Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona, wishing you a fantastic Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, got a chance to rest up a little bit from all the craziness that went on last week and maybe spend some time with friends and family. Hey, we were talking a little bit about what kind of effect our new president-elect would have on the housing market. And one of the things that he's touting so much that would definitely be an upside for the housing market is up to a $15,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers. And I wanted to just kind of break that down a little bit, maybe explain a little bit more of it. We don't have all the details fleshed out yet, but one of the things that's going to separate it from past first-time homebuyer tax credits, or I should say, it is a tax credit. I don't think they were always explained that way as a tax credit, but this is a tax credit. But what is going to separate this? And it's, once again, it's up to $15,000. If it continues on as past tax credits have worked out, first-time home buyer tax credits have worked out, it's going to be up to 10% of the purchase, which will up to $15,000. And what's going to differ this, should it pass, should it be put into law, should it go into effect, is going to be that as opposed to using it in the year after you buy your home. So let's say if you buy a home this year, you could usually use the tax credit, and the following year, what's going to change that is that tax credit that he is touting, that he says he's going to put into effect, is going to be able to be used the year that you buy your house, not the following year, but the year that you buy your house, which is going to be, depending on where you are in your tax bracket, etc., could be an excellent tax break for you, especially when you've just gone through the expense of getting your down payment, paying for your closing costs, paying for appraisals, paying for inspections, paying for all these different things. And then also, of course, when you move in, there's probably going to be furniture, some paint, other fix-ups, maybe an appliance or two. So having a tax write-off the year that you buy your house is probably going to be a great economic boon for somebody who is buying a house. So that's just a little bit more about it. But once again, all the details have not been worked out on this. But should it go into effect, and should it work pretty much like the previous tax credits or home credits that we've seen offered by Presidents Bush and Obama, it will be, as once again, it's going to be based on a percentage of the home, probably somewhere between 8 and 10% of the total purchase, up to $15,000. And once again, what kind of separates it from past tax credits is going to be that it's going to be able to used on the year that you buy your home, which is definitely a plus and probably will help the housing market across the nation, especially if we see a downturn in the economy. Though, with the prospect of a vaccine on the horizon now that supposedly has a 90% effective rate, that may be the game changer there. It looks like our current president's Warp Speed project here has delivered on exactly what it said it was going to do. News is reporting that possibly we would see vaccinations available as soon as the end of November, most likely probably the middle to end of December, maybe beginning of January. But it's right, we're right at the precipice. They're going to be applying for immediate approval by the FDA to be able to start to distribute the vaccine. I know some people are going to be a little bit have some trepidation of this because it didn't go through a normal testing route, but so far everything looks good. And if this truly is the vaccine that will slow down or even stop the spread of the virus, that will be a huge thing, and the economy will definitely show a market improvement because everybody will be able to go back to work. Small businesses throughout the country will be able to reopen, and then we're going to see a housing market that absolutely is going to be crazy on fire. But this is just a little bit more about what we might see coming from our president-elect, Mr. Biden. And I will continue to share. I got a couple other things that he's kind of proposed so that you understand what might be on the horizon here should he be certified as the 46th President of the United States of America. Hey, this is Jack Tubbs from Realty One, the J Team, in Surprise, Arizona, wishing you a fantastic Monday. I hope it is a fantastic one. A little chilly here in the valley, but you know what? The sun is still shining, and it's still beautiful here in the valley. You have a great day. I will see you tomorrow with more about the Phoenix real estate market. Bye-bye.